Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. Just got word on my phone. I got an alert that Damar Hamlin is regained conscious or has regained consciousness and wrote down a question whether or not they won Monday Night Football. He asked in writing apparently to the doctors, and they said yes, you've won at the game of life. And so we know that now he has regained consciousness, which is a great sign after he has improved in the last 24 hours immensely. Apparently, he had a very good last 24 hours. So let's move on with this whole video. Obviously, prayers out to Damar Hamlin and his family. Uh, I mean, just a great guy. Honestly, I don't know him obviously, but I mean, toy drive. I mean, just seemed like a good guy, and it's a bummer to see anything like that happen ever. So, just a horrible situation. That is all going well right now. Obviously, not quite in the clear, but very good signs all around, and he has done what he needs to do. So, yeah, good to see all that. And then, yeah, we actually have a pretty good slash bad Bucks team. Like, there's some good parts, but there's definitely a ton of weak points. Left side of the offensive line, obviously. Defensively, what do we got here? We've got a lot to worry about. An aging Levante David. Devin White is such a low overall for some reason. I'm not even sure why. William Golston and Akeem Hicks could definitely be approved upon, especially with how old they are. Jamel Dean, Murphy Bunting, Carlton Davis. I'm pretty sure just these two are are free agents, but this team's got a long way to go until they are set for the future. But one thing I did forget to mention that this whole video is surrounded around, they do have the quarterback of the future with Tom Brady. Now that he is back down to 25 years old, you see his age at 25. Forget the experience, right? 22 years of experience, it says, out of Michigan. But he's back to 25 years old. So it should be really interesting to see how Tom Brady resolidifies himself as the GOAT. All things considered, probably won't be the exact, spitting picture of greatness. I don't think anybody else can do what Tom Brady's done. But, I mean, obviously, you look back at all these seasons, man. So many where it's just wow. And you see this 5,200 yards right here. Man, it's just crazy to see what Tom Brady's done. I like him as much as the next guy. I'll say that much. I'm not gonna hate on him in his own video, but he's back down to 25 years of age, and we're gonna see how this Buccaneers team can progress with him at starting QB. And if the Buccaneers even move along with him at starting QB, now that he's back down to 25, his contract is going to be a buttload of money. So we're going to see what really happens with Tom Brady here, and especially year number one. I think that we'll just go to the playoffs each and every time, just simulate the whole season, then look instead of going to mid-season, looking, going to the end of the season, and looking. I think that it's just easier to go straight to the playoffs. And we actually finished 8-9. Very bad. Very unfortunate, very poor. Tom Brady finishes the fifth best in the NFL in yards, though, with 33 touchdowns, with 20 interceptions. That might even be a career high. Are you kidding me, Tom Brady? Are you kidding? Not actually having the best season in real life right now, though. Leonard Fournette does his thing, gets four per carry. Rashad White at 74 overall is a little bit dumb, in my opinion. Should probably be a little bit higher. Julio Jones close to 1,000 yards, which is really surprising. Cade Otton getting the go ahead at tight end, and then these two doing their thing. Mike Evans just had a monster game, by the way, 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. I can't remember exactly who they were against, but it's a very good game for him. Very good year for Levante David and Devin White. TFL's Vita Vea doing his thing. Shaq Barrett might as well be really, really good. Joe Tryon Shoyinka putting up sack numbers is not surprising, but like good for him. Shaq Barrett, although, will lead the team in sacks with 14 and a half. Joe Tryon Shoyinka, obviously Vita Vea up here. William Golston, Akeem Hicks, Mike Edwards, Devin White, Levante David, Logan Ryan, Sean Murphy Bunting, Raheem Nunez Roches. Raheem Nunez Roches. I'm done. All right, I'm going to butcher that even more as time goes on, I'd have to assume. And the more I keep saying it, right? But missed the playoffs. I guess we're on to next season. And it looks like the team has gotten a lot worse in overall. We'll see. There is no Tom Brady on this team. That makes them significantly worse. Yeah, this team looks horrible, by the way. Defensively, Landon Collins is your middle linebacker. That's really funny. Is that Kenyon Britt or Kenny Britt? I'm not sure. KJ Britt. Never heard of this guy. Where am I getting Kenyon Britt from or Kenny Britt? That would be either a receiver, Kenny Britt, right? From a long, long time ago. Browns receiver, if I'm thinking of the right guy. Logan Hall steps up into a starting role finally. I really do like Logan Hall in real life as well. Did have a very good draft, though. They have a 73 tackle or 74 guard, who is actually a 73, 74 corner, and a 75 defensive end. Very good draft class for them. And let's go find Tom Brady. I was really hoping it didn't happen. But it happened. Tom Brady's a Patriot at 26 years old again. You've got to be kidding me. That is a very crazy thing. Let's go ahead and scoot on over to the Patriots now. Jesus. And just like that, we are head coach of the Patriots, and we have acquired Tom Brady with Ramondre Stevenson and Damian Harris, of course, Jacoby Myers, DJ Chark, and Devontae Parker. Marvin Jones Jr. down here as well with Tyquan Thornton. Two good tight ends and a really good offensive line. Defensively, what do we have? Alexander Johnson up to a superstar development dev trait there as well. Very good safeties. Kyle Duggar's really not that good, guys. Come on. Got some classic EA over just because of some statistics. He does find himself in a lot of good places, like right place, right time sort of deals in real life. Christian Barmore, good chow, Dietrich Wise. A lot to look forward to on this team. Who's rushing the passer exactly? I was expecting to see Josh Uche in here, but I guess we're not, so he'll just play at an outside linebacker role. But we'll have to see what this team is capable of with Tom Brady at quarterback instead of Mac Jones. Mind you, it is a 26-year-old Tom Brady trying to give his Patriots another good go at it. And the New England Patriots are back in business, going 13-4 with no other than Tom Brady under center. What did you expect, ladies and gentlemen? He went straight back to the Patriots, and now he is absolutely going. Tom Brady throwing for not even the greatest season on earth, 4,400 yards, 34 touchdowns with 10 interceptions. Definitely could be better. Ramondre and Damian Harris in their split role both got close to a lot of carries. Damian Harris is just a lot better. Put it that way. Receiving, Hunter Henry over 1,000, Devontae Parker, Jacoby Myers, and then a massive drop-off to wide receiver number 4 on the team. I don't know why I'm doing that. We got to go down to defense and look around. Juwan Bentley, Marcus Jones, actually, getting some respect. Kyle Duggar did really well in his role as well. Let's look at TFL. It's Christian Barmore is getting it done. Devon Goodchow, Matthew Judon, Dietrich Wise, Jelani Tavai. Sacks, though, Matthew Judon leads the team. No surprises. Over here on the Patriots side of things, and forget about the hair. I know. Listen, I know. All right, you don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and simulate past the wild card. See if we can beat the Chargers, and we do by 4 points, and we'll go ahead and try to do the same against Pittsburgh. Hopefully a bigger win than that. Yeah, 8 points over that in this one to go to the Super Bowl with Tom Brady under center. New England versus KC. We've seen this one before. We're in the Super Bowl, and we've seen this one before too. Super Bowl against the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles. Are you kidding? That's got to be a lie. I mean, man, this could not have come back. This is scripted. This is all scripted, by the way. If you guys didn't know, it's scripted. It's obviously scripted. It's Philadelphia versus New England in the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, it's not Nick Foles on the other side, though. It'll be Tom Brady versus Jalen Hurts. No doubt in my mind that is how this is working, right? We're not going to view yearly rewards. We're just going to go ahead and hop into the Super Bowl and see a 26-year-old Tom Brady against this very good Eagles team. And we will sim in this one right here. It is 3-7, 10-3. Go down and make something happen. 16-6. And then it is 19 to 6, 13 to 19, 26 to 13. This one might be getting a little out of hand. Never mind. It is back within a few. We will go to, the next quarter. How about that? 32 to 20. This one's still in reach. Hopefully we do not let them score. It is 39 to 29. This one is pretty much out of our hands. But let's go ahead and hop in here. Tom Brady back in a New England uniform and as guys under center. Let's see this this pass here to Hunter Henry for -1 yards when we were already on 3rd and 18. Not having the greatest of games, all things considered. Does need 19 yards on this pass alone. Or I guess needs a little bit more to do what he needs to do. I hate that. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Like every time you throw it, they step into it. I'm not sure what's going on in in regards to that, but we're gonna need someone to do something here on this play. Shall we give it just up to Devontae Parker to go up and make a great catch? And does do that. Mind you, this is all Madden simulation. That doesn't just happen. All right, that is a full out just take a chance, and Devontae Parker goes up and makes a great one. I'm going to see what Jacoby Myers can do here when he's in motion. Probably want to go to Damian Harris underneath. Gets 7 on that one. We need a really good play right here if we're going to punch this one into the end zone. And I think that Devontae Parker could find himself open over the middle. Definitely does. Devontae Parker touchdown after having a huge passing, or I guess huge catch. Yeah, we've seen this story before. Philadelphia ends up beating the New England Patriots here in the Super Bowl. Very, very tough stuff here for the Patriots to make it to the Super Bowl first year that Brady is back, just to lose it to the Philadelphia Eagles for the second time in the decade. Very rough, actually. Yeah, it'd be in the decade, same decade for sure. Not in like 2010s, 20, whatever. You guys understand what I'm saying, hopefully. And if you don't, get a clue. And that was it. We'll go into next season. And I'm curious how big the deal was that Tom Brady signed. Probably for multiple years, if I had to guess. And probably for over $20 million a year easily. I will probably take a look at that if I remember. And New England as a team all around gets a little worse. Let's see here what changed with the team in year number 3 of the simulation, year number 2 of Tom Brady being here. Tom Brady all the way back up to a 97 overall. Ramondre is sitting now behind Damian Harris. You lose your left tackle. Can't quite remember who it was. And then we'll move forward up into that right guard position. And then you draft another tight end. I'm so confused. This is such a Patriots move right here. And then defensively, what changes? What changes? Corners. Your third corner sucks. Oh my god. Probably needs someone else to do something. Brought in Jelani. Jelani Devise. Ben Chelani. Good job, Ian. You're using English. I don't know where I'm at mentally right now. I'm just not in present, terms. And I forgot to look at Tom Brady's contract. My lord, man. Yeah, this is 20 minutes of simulation. We're 3 years in. This is going to be a long bit, especially if Tom Brady plays for however long he's playing right now, up to the point where he was 40. Contract and skills, 6 years remaining. He signed on for 7 years, $50 million per year practically until 2028 and 29. Getting paid $30 to $33 million. Oh my god, that is a massive contract. Let's see how the next 6 years goes in New England. You kidding? Just like that, we are back in a playoff spot. I will go ahead and make sure to upgrade the players, make sure the team is in the best possible shape that they could be in. I'm not even going to look at the roster. Let's just go ahead and look at the stats really quick. Mostly just Tom Brady's 4,300 yards is worse than last season. 34 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions. Very good season from Damian Harris again. Receiving wise, here are the top receivers. Due to no surprise, and Jacoby Myers up over 1,100. Pretty good season for him. And now let's see if we can advance past this wild card matchup against the Chargers again. Instead of winning by 4, we win by 3 this time. Something that they're going to have to hold on to is an L, absolute L. We're going to see how much playbook matters here against a very high overall Bengals team, and it's we're winning against them as well. We have a chance to find ourselves in the playoffs once again against the Tennessee Titans, 82 overall to an 81, and we finally lose. So Super Bowl 59 will be the Titans and the Lions. Tell me that would happen. Like, if you told me that was a Super Bowl matchup in 2 years, or I guess 4 years now, right? Oh my God. Uh, 59, dude. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's go ahead and send him to next season. And this will be the team for just another year. Tyquan Thornton moving into that wide receiver 3 spot probably won't even play too big a role anyways. Damian Harris up. Another dev trait. I'm looking around. I like what we see. Jawan Bentley doing his thing. Marcus Jones doing well. Jack Jones. And we obviously have no more Jonathan Jones. And then Robinson. And we've got a couple of auto-generated D tackles. Then Christian Barmore, who would probably play in one of those tackle positions. And then actually, yeah, you have a superstar uh, backup free safety, Bill Walton, if I had to guess. It'd be, oh no, it's Brian Walton, of course. 25 years old, 74 zone coverage, 84 speed. Doesn't look like the best player, actually. Might even be a better, like, linebacker sort of thing instead of a free safety. But let's move it to the end of this season and see how this team performs in just another season. Maybe can contend for a playoff spot or a Super Bowl spot once again. And just like that, we're in another wild card spot. We went 11-6, and we have players to upgrade. Obviously, we're up to an 83 overall. Tom Brady is up past a 99 now. You got to be 28 by now, if I had to guess, right? So he's still got a lot left in the tank. Tom Brady only throwing for 4,000 yards and under 30 touchdowns with more than 15 interceptions. Very uncharacteristic year. And then Jacoby Myers right here. I might change the playbook, honestly, to Buccaneers playbook and see how that plays. That could be fun, I guess, in a way, and see what sort of bull crap he can do. But I don't know if we'd make the wild card every single season like we are right now. And we actually end up losing in the first year of the wild card. I will go ahead and change the scheme for 1 year. And if it doesn't really work out, then I'll change it back. But what's 1 year, right? Year number, I don't even know. If I had to guess, it'd probably be 7. But we'll go hack. Well, probably wouldn't be that high considering Brady's probably not 32 yet. 29. We started at 25, so this is only year number 4 or 5. Tom Brady, I mean, what can I say? He looks very good, very nice, very, uh, you know, very Chad-ish. If you guys look at that picture, down to a 98, actually, it did hit a little bit of regression. Very weird, for sure. But we will go ahead and see how this team really works. I can't believe Brian Edwards is still relevant in this game with the active roster now. Like, you kidding? Like, he's got to be down to like a 69 overall. He sucks. Uh, For some reason, I just went all in on him, but didn't really mean it. But let's see how Buck's playbook really works here with this New England team. And I think it's fair to say that the Bucks playbook worked with Tom Brady up over 1,000 or 5,000 yards, 45 touchdowns, and less than 15 interceptions. Damian Harris still running for whatever it is he runs for, and Jacoby Myers takes the reins. That wide receiver goes up to 1,600 yards. Very absurd. Jawan Bentley doing his thing. Tackles for loss all around. It's just spectacular numbers. But no elite pass rush, really. A lot of spread around sacks for sure. Like, you're still getting nice sack production, but nothing like great. And yeah, Tom Brady perhaps maybe his best season of this simulation so far. Let's see if they can beat the Jets, a division opponent in the wild card, and they lose by 8. Sucks to suck, idiots. Let's keep moving it on. And headed into just another season, we'll see. We'll look at the team once again. Up to an 85 overall. I believe I saw Jacoby Myers up to superstar and 87 overall. Brian Edwards. We brought in Elijah Moore. I love that fit here in New England. Defensively, Josh Uche is up to a superstar development player now. Looking around, I mean, still needs some help in that corner area, I guess. And then, yeah, defensive tackles are really starting to come along now. Christian Barmore, and probably need another edge player if I had to guess. But that should make sure that Josh Uche is rushing the quarterback now, at least. Maybe puts up some good sack numbers or whatever. let's see how this team does. It looks like one of the best teams we've seen in this whole simulation since we've seen Tom Brady on the New England Patriots. Now let's see what they're capable of. And this is one of the best teams that I've seen. On this New England team. Yet they go 6-11. Make sense of that. It's hard to. And Tom Brady threw for 4,200 yards pretty much, and was at 39 touchdowns to 15 interceptions. Rushing still was there. Damian Harris still had a good impact. Jacoby Myers 1,700 yards is absolutely legendary. I'm guessing the defense is where everything really got let down. Tackles all around was good. It wasn't bad. Christian Barmore with 18 TFLs. Matthew Judon with 14. 12 for Josh Uche. And then looking at the sack numbers, nothing special once again, but well spread around. I don't know if it has to do with the playbook, because obviously they're putting up incredible numbers. It looks like the defense was pretty average, and the offense could not put points on the board. Let's go to next season. And just another year, we will look at the team that Tom Brady is working around and with, as he is actually starting to hit some regression. Jacoby Myers up to superstar X Factor now. Who's playing in the slot? Okay, that's why. So Jacoby Myers really getting it all done. Brian Edwards just staying at an 81. I guess he's down to an 89, really. And then, yeah, you lose Damian Harris, who was actually running the ball very well for you for a while. Defensively, Matt Judon not getting play time, as he is worse than Ricard over here. Parrish, new to this team. Corners are still weak once again. I don't know. This feels like a very New England team, though, and let's see what they can do on Buck's playbook. And if they don't really perform this year, despite putting up great numbers, I will not hesitate to just put him back onto New England playbook. And here it is, finally. Another 12-5 season. Tom Brady was the best passer in the NFL with 5,500 yards. 47 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. Very, very, very good season. Rushing, you pretty much had no rushing attack. But look at the receivers. Elijah Moore, over 1,300 yards, almost 1,400. Brian Edwards, over 1,000 for the first time, maybe in his career. Jacoby Myers, another 17. I think he actually had the exact same numbers. Maybe not touchdowns or receptions, but 17, 16 seems very, very familiar for some reason. Let's go. Yeah, okay, no, not quite. Pretty close, though. 20 touchdowns, though. Forgot that he had 22 that year. Very interesting. Very interesting stuff we are seeing here from this Patriots team. Defensively, what exactly are we seeing? Dude, I hate Madden. Tackles, good. Tackles for loss, still, I mean, fine. And then I do see a lot of sacks on the board from both these two right here. I do like that. Christian Barmore still getting 7.5 as well is pretty good. But yeah, very good numbers putting up all around on this team. See if we can see if they can make a run in the playoffs. I will never, never insinuate or include myself with the New England Patriots. We win the wild card against the Dolphins, a division opponent. And now we're against the Denver Broncos, 87 overall, all around. We had a better record than them in the regular season, but we lose. Sucks, I guess. Let's keep it moving. And Tom Brady into another season. Now we'll look at his team for the umpteenth time. Now, Tom Brady's still just hanging out at a 97 overall. They still have this guy that was drafted, I think, the second year Brady was here. Up to a 72 overall now. I guess he's picking up after Tom Brady's work. They've got a lot of viable running backs that all kind of look the same. Elijah Moore reception at wide receiver 1 spot now. We'll see what he can do. I don't know if he'll play the slot. Obviously, Jacoby Myers is first in line for that one. And then it says our defense is really bad. Let's see here. Uchi up to superstar X Factor is good, but other than that, corners could use a lot of work. D-line looks fine. I guess safeties are good. I don't know why we're such a low overall in the defense department, but let's go ahead and see what we can do here in just yet another year. And 9-8, not bad, not a horrible season. Mac Jones threw for 5,700 yards to only 35 touchdowns. So Tom Brady threw for 53 and 40 though. Interesting stuff. Honestly, you put up numbers like this, you expect to have some say in your division and just to have zero. It's quite surprising. Elijah Moore, almost 1,500 yards. Jacoby Myers, Hunter Henry, Brian Edwards, all over 1,000 yards is absolutely absurd. Juwan Bentley still doing his thing here. He's got to be like 34 at this point. He's got to be up there. 33, Juwan Bentley, very, very, I guess, consistent. We can say TFL's Josh Uchi still doing his thing. Christian Barmore up there as well. Greg Bassey developing, and then Josh Uchi leads the team. Yeah, you just need better corners as well on the defense. I think that is a big weak point of this New England defense at the moment in this simulation. All right, from now on, I'm going to skip the courtesy of looking over the whole entire team every year, maybe do it every other year, maybe every 3 years, until Tom Brady is gone. But I will personally make sure that Tom Brady is still on the team. Let's go ahead and do a little progress report. How about that? As we'll load in Tom Brady up to a 98 overall. We all know how Tom Brady just does with age. He's been in the league for 30 years. I was going to do a video, what if Tom Brady was in the NFL for 100 years. I think that could be a really good video, honestly, all things considered. But let's see this contract. I think he's still on the first one that he's been on. Yeah, there's 2 years remaining. Oh no, he's on a new contract, huh? And then we'll go ahead and look at career stats. Obviously, since we changed to Tampa Bay playbook, been very, 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 very good. And then this one goes all the way down to 2013, all the way up to 2029. He was way before 2013. He was doing stuff. They only hold so much data, I guess. Look at how many times he's been sacked per season, man. That is some rough stuff. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Let's see how Tom Brady finishes out his career. He's 33 at this point after resetting him back down to the age of 25, and he is up to a 98 after being at a 97 for the last few years actually. So, I guess let's keep it moving. The Patriots finish 8-9 again. Not good. Tom Brady finishes with 5,400 yards though. So let's do some experimenting now. Let's put KC playbook on and see how this team does. I'll get back to you next time that they're in the playoffs. And let's see how this KC playbook works. I forgot to verify that Tom Brady's on the team. See you guys at the end of this season. And yeah, I guess we're just hitting a steady point, going 9-8 and 8-9 as we went 8-9 one more time. And I don't even see Tom Brady up there in the yards department. So maybe, just maybe, we need to make another change. Maybe just go back to New England. Honestly, that might be for the best. Marvin Dugan. I'll say Marvin Dugan did his duties at tight end. Elijah Moore doing his thing still. Defensively, TFL's good. Not great, but good. And then, some good sack numbers. Nothing like crazy, but just good. I think I'll leave the KC defense on if it proved to do a little bit better. And it did. It was a little bit better in the long run. But I think that I could just go KC defense and we'll go to New England offense again. Actually, we don't actually have a run game. I'll just go back to Tampa Bay and then see how that kind of plays out, I guess. Tom Brady's here was significant. I thought it'd be good. I know I said I was going to show you guys every year, but with significant regression down to 93 overall. His ratings, I'm guessing, are still quite incredible. Obviously, still standing at a 93. And he should be out of a contract by now. He should be definitely past his contract, so he must have signed a new one. And yes, he's on a 1-year, $50 million deal. Jiminy Christmas. And they actually do have a couple of running backs that could take over, so I will change it to New England playbook before the season starts, and I'll catch you guys if we make the playoffs. And just like that, I don't know. Our standings are gone. I'm assuming we won. We won everything. 13-4. We are the number 1 seed. I just looked down at our ratings there. My team ranks, and our standings are back. But I guess New England playbook does not mess around. We'll see here what numbers Tom Brady put up. Obviously, taking a decreased role with a decreased overall as well. But Percy Moulton doing his thing, and it just seems to be working best for the team. Elijah Moore, still over 1,000, I guess. Defensively, what do we got? Max Spencer. Sack numbers, not awesome, honestly. Definitely can see better, and I hope to. But, I mean, the team all around just looks really good right now. Looking at, number 1 defense and number 3 offense. Obviously, you're going to win some games that way. So let's go ahead and work ourselves into the division round of the playoffs against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Doesn't matter what overalls they have. We are one of the most balanced teams, especially with our new and improved way of scoring and keeping the other team from scoring. And we find ourselves out in the Pro Bowl. That's fine. Just even making it that far into the playoffs again kind of gives another example of a good season. And our playbook didn't work so well this year, going 8-9 once again. Tom Brady, when we started the season, was down to an 89 overall, having a pretty good season actually. 4,500 yards, 42 touchdowns, to 15 interceptions. Obviously, you want a little bit less interceptions receiving wise. Don't really need to go over this. I think we're kind of on the decline right now and kind of just on the fast track to stopping. But look at this sack production right here. Josh Uche with 14 and Max Spencer with 15.5. I'm curious what sort of averages our defense put up. Our defense was 20th in the league and our offense was 11th. Obviously, hope for a better season than that. Did not mean to go to the draft. And I'm expecting for this to stop anytime now. Tom Brady either off of New England for a season or two, or just straight up retires with New England. And Patriots finished 7-10, and yes, Brady's still on this team, and no, he is not above a 90 overall. He's an 88 overall. Still very solid quarterback in the league, but obviously can't seem to be doing anything like right now. I'll change the Bucks playbook, but I don't expect him to stay on this team much longer if after this season he's not gone even. Like I said, whether retirement or could just leave because I think, don't quote me on this, but I think his contract's up. And just like that, New England Patriots are back in business, 12-5. I think I saw Tom Brady up over 5,300 yards, 44 touchdowns, 60 interceptions. Put up numbers like that. I don't care that you threw 16 on the season. Dexter Ford, Ronald Sims, Jonathan Gardner, all doing their thing defensively. What sort of numbers we got going around? Some pretty good numbers, yeah. I'd say that these are good, I guess. We'll look at the defensive and offensive averages, like per games and stuff like that. Defense was number 6 overall, and offense was number 3. Very, very, very good season. Let's see if we can advance past the Cincinnati Bengals team. That'd have been good for a while, and we'll see if we can mow over them in the wild card. We actually lose by 3 points. Might just finally bring Tom Brady to the end of his career. Okay, let's look at this absolutely absurd team that Tom Brady's dealing with. He's down to an 84 overall. 3 superstar running backs, and then you have all of these superstars just on the offensive line and your tight end. And then defensively, you're dealing with a little bit of just about everything, honestly. I don't know. I'm out of words at this point. And then you got these two absolute just randos just sitting here. I don't know. Let's keep it moving. And we find ourselves in another wild card predicament here against the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's go ahead and actually look at the numbers. And if you guys saw it, it's 5,400 yards for 44 touchdowns. See the amount of interceptions. Only 13. Good stuff there from Tom Brady. Probably one of his best seasons. Ronald Sims doing Ronald Sims things, I hate that face scan. Dexter Ford, 1,280, and then Don Butler over 1,000. Again, with another wide receiver up over 900 yards. Very solid weeks, I guess, games for New England. Let's see if we can make it past the wild card again. See if we can make it past. We do! And now we're against the Miami Dolphins, who are straight 88 overalls. Very tough team to beat for sure. We did have them in our division this year, faced them 2 times, and we beat them there. And now it is a Kansas City versus New England AFC Conference Championship. Let's see if we can do it. We do win. We are in the Super Bowl against another NFC East opponent, though. We will have ourselves a tough matchup against this Cowgirls team. I don't even know what their overalls look like. I don't even know what their record was. They're not bad, but they are one of those tough teams to beat in simulation. We did have the same exact record as they did. Tom Brady to win his final Super Bowl, maybe. And he does. Tom Brady wins 28-21 in the Super Bowl against the Cowgirls. The Dallas Cowgirls are dethroned. I guess I don't know if they won the championship last year. Honestly, I don't know. But Tom Brady does get that ring in year number 35? 31. It felt like, okay. In year number 34. He's 34 years old after being, brought down 15 years, I think. So, yeah, he is He's still hanging in there. Let's see how he can finish off his career, though. I think he's down to an 83 overall. Does he end it on the high note, or does he keep going? Tom Brady does not leave on the high note. Says an 83 overall, 34-year-old man has been in the league for a long-ass time. Now, we just got to wait for the old fart to retire, because I've got a rebuild to record. I just need to move along here. This is getting very, very annoying, very quick. Let's go to the playoffs. And we made the wild card once again against Las Vegas. Stats and awards. Let's see it. Tom Brady threw for 4,700 yards. I'm about to say 47,000 yards. Rushing, already loved doing his thing. Receiving. Ronald Sims still here. I mean, man, this has quickly got demoralizing and very tiring. I'm not gonna lie. Let's hope the old fart loses and learns his lesson and moves on with his damn life instead of staying longer than he's welcome. Does win against the Las Vegas Raiders and now has the tough task ahead. Won both by 3 points. Now has the AFC Conference Championship to win against the Tennessee Titans. Can he do that? He loses in that one, 44-20. Very tough loss. But we've seen that early in this rebuild or early in this simulation as well. Let's see if Tom Brady finally retires. Nope, Tom Brady still here, still hanging on, still doing his thing. And the Patriots have their worst season in a long time, 6-11. Can we mention how many times Tom Brady's actually signed back to them by now? Right, it's been like forever. Tom Brady, bad season. All things considered, good yards, but everything other than that sucked. Receivers were fine. Defensively, haven't looked at these in a while. TFLs, blah, 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 cool. Good sack production, awesome. I'm gonna kill this guy, dude. 81 overall, and he still insists on playing after he's been in the league for 31 years. He's 34 years old. What if I were to sim 10 years into the future and he's still playing? Honestly, wouldn't be surprised. This should just be done. All right, this would be the last season. I'm ending it here. It ends this season. I'm done after this. Make the wild card against the Pittsburgh Steelers, blah, 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 blah. Tom Brady, another great season, 5,200 yards. We'll see, what else happened up there. 4,200 yards with 36 touchdowns and 20 interceptions. No excuse for 20 interceptions, man. That's a lot. Jonathan Gardner, whatever. Cool. Awesome. Nice stuff there by the offense and defense doing their thing, Didn't even check the defense, but probably don't have to. They are number 10. No. Yes, they are number 10. And we will go ahead and advance 1 week into the playoffs past the Pittsburgh Steelers. We beat by a fair margin. Very fair margin. We will beat the Cleveland Browns. Are you kidding? Divisional. We'll beat them. We lose. All right. Oh, well. Video's over. Bye-bye.